So we are here in Las Vegas for CES 2025, and that's the Consumer Electronics Show. This is where we get to check out all of the latest and greatest for laptops, desktops, computer parts, gadgets, and so much more. And this is a great opportunity for Microcenter to check out all of the new products that we're going to be carrying for the upcoming year. So why don't you come take a walk with me? And let's go see what we can check out. So one of the first things that we're going to check out is going to be the NVIDIA Keynote tonight. And this is going to be pretty awesome because NVIDIA is going to be making a lot of announcements, like their upcoming 5000 series of GPUs, as well as some pretty cool AI announcements. So why don't we go check that out first? So we're in line for the Keynote for NVIDIA. And the line is massive. There are thousands of people here. This is our cameraman, Kevin. Our editor-in-chief, Dan Ackerman. All right, we're finally going in. We got some movement here. Well, we have our seats, now we just wait. This is gonna be pretty exciting. Some new GPUs, some new AI stuff, maybe some new software announcements, who knows?
Welcome to CES! And it started 20 plus years of incredible advance in this incredible processor called the GPU. Now, with the Blackwell family, RTX 5070, 49 performance, at 549. It's $549, and here's the whole family. Starting from 5070 all the way up to 59. Can you imagine? You get this incredible graphics card here, Blackwell. We're going to shrink it and put it in there. Does that make any sense? Well, you can't do that without artificial intelligence. And the reason for that is because to integrate our technology to make possible new capabilities, just like we did with the libraries.
All right, we just finished that. That was really cool. Goodness. So I'm here with the CEO of Microcenter. We just got out of the NVIDIA Keynote launch, and very exciting news about Blackwell with the 5000 series, with the 5090 and 5080 coming out, which we will have available on launch at Microcenter. Now, we're gonna have a lot more information available in future videos. This is kind of more of an overview of everything I'm seeing at CES. And right now what I'm seeing is crowds. It is crazy here. But it's been a wonderful, wonderful first day. And actually tomorrow is when everything is really starting. So again, I'm here with the CEO of Microcenter. We're just walking out. What do you think? How do you feel?
Amazing. Jensen did an amazing job of telling us the future of the world.
We're very excited. Yeah. So now we're going to shoot our NVIDIA video. Dan's going to take care of that one. I'm on bag duty. I'm holding the bags, keeping them out of the shot. All right, so last night we got to see NVIDIA's keynote. We got to see them launch the new Blackwell 5000 series of GPUs. And the cool thing about that is Microcenter will have them on launch on January 30th. So the 5080 and the 5090 will be available, as well as all of the partner cards. So think ASUS, MSI, GIgabyte, Zotac, all of those guys are going to be ready and available on January 30th. So that means you don't have to wait for shipping or anything else. You can pick it up same day and you can start using it right away. Now, today I'm here at the Venetian, and at CES we're going to check out a couple of our partners. AMD is here, MSI, ASUS, and we're going to see some of the products that they're going to be bringing into 2025. For instance, we have a lot of new power supplies coming to support this new 5000 series of GPUs. So that's something to look forward to. We also have a lot of new motherboards coming as well. For instance, AMD has a bunch more, so we can check out some of those. And then we have a bunch of other peripherals and other devices ready to support all of the new tech that's coming this year. So in terms of components, there's a lot to expect in terms of what Microcenter is going to offer you this year. Now we can also go and take a walk around the floor. We're going to check out and see some of the weird tech that we can find, some of the cool tech that we can find, and whatever else kind of comes up. So let's go take a look. Now, as always, one thing I like to point out is the massive crowds here. There are so many people that are excited to see everything that CES has to offer. We have obviously a lot of the general public, hence the CES moniker, the Consumer Electronics Show. But you can also see all of the people in the industry as well. There's a lot of influencers out here. There's a lot of people from all of the different brands. Who knows, you might even bump into Lisa Su or Jensen as well. So we just came by the xTool booth, and this is awesome because we were able to get a laser-etched microcenter keychain. That's pretty cool. And we do carry xTool products in stores sometimes. So why don't you stop by and check out our maker area. Our maker area has all kinds of cool stuff, and xTool, it's pretty perfect. So now I'm in the AMD room, and they have a bunch of products here that you can check out. Now, obviously, there's the new 9900 X3D and 9950 X3D that were just announced yesterday, and Microcenter will be carrying those at launch as well. And I also got to check out the new Lenovo Legion Go S, which is a really cool handheld that we're also going to have available at Microcenter. This is a really good opportunity for us as Microcenter employees to check out some of the new products that are coming to our stores very soon. And we're going to have content talking about the 9900 X3D, the 9950 X3D, the new GPU that's coming out from AMD in the near future as well. So there's a lot to cover. But today, I'm just checking things out. So why don't we go walk around? All right, so now I'm in Meta's booth, where we're covering everything for the Quest 3 and the Quest 3S. They have a live demo here where you can experience it in a mock living room, which is really, really cool because you get to try it out like you would at home. They have their Arkham game that's out. That's actually really fun to play, but they also have a really good live demo for their Meta glasses. Those are those Meta Ray-Bans that you see me wearing in videos all the time, and I really, really love these things. The AI features here is really awesome, and now they're trying out their language translation, which they just did a demo for us, and it can translate Spanish, French, and I think Italian as well in real time. That's really, really cool stuff. And there's tons of functionality that you get out of these glasses, aside from just being an AI assistant and being a really cool POV camera and being a really good Bluetooth headset as well. So this is actually a really cool booth. I'm having a lot of fun today. So now I'm at a booth for someone you may recognize. This is Creality. And Creality is actually one of our top 3D printers that we carry at Microcenter. All right, cool. So we're here at the Creality booth, and why don't you introduce yourself?
Hey, I'm Duke. I'm here with Creality, the K2 Plus. This is our brand new introduction to full color 3D printing. It comes with our CFS system, which is capable of printing 4 individual filaments per box, and you can link up to 4 boxes. That's 16 colors that you could produce on this machine. It's a massive beast at 350 millimeter cube build volume. The machine itself has a heated filtered enclosure, FOC motor system. So what's an FOC motor system? What's the difference between this and the K1? Well, essentially, this is a closed loop step servo motor system. Again, what does that mean? Well, basically, these motors know where they are at every point and moment in time. If you're familiar with 3D printing, you will know that most 3D printers have to move the axis and click a little button. That's an end stop.
Right.
That tells the printer where that specific part on the axis is. We don't need to do that. This system consistently knows exactly where its parts are in relation to the entire print and the machine all at once. Complete power efficiency and for extremely precise printing. So you're going to get almost injection molded like parts coming out of this machine, up to 16 colors. The machine itself will purge filament all on its own. You can throw all your individual filaments over into the system either manually. It's also built for print farm capabilities. It has 2 cameras on it, 1 side camera here for print monitoring, as well as time lapse, and it actually has another camera which will monitor the layer lines.
Right.
So like I said before, it's a fully AI smart capable system.
That's cool.
Yep.
That is incredible. And we're expecting to have these at Microcenter very soon.
That's fantastic.
And that's going to be the combo, correct? That's going to be the K2 with the CFS here.
I believe that. So if it's a K2 Plus combo, that means that it's going to come with the machine itself and a combo right inside.
That is absolutely incredible. Those are some fantastic specs. What else do you have to show us?
So this is the flagship unit for our color, but now we've come out with a brand new open source color system. I'm going to show you that over here.
Let's go check it out.
Sure. So introductions are in order. We can all say hi to the new Creality Hi. This is essentially a full color Ender machine. This uses the same CFS system that our K2 Plus uses, except this machine itself is an open frame concept machine, just like the world famous Ender. This features a 260 by 260 by 300 millimeter cube build volume. Same specs, almost the same extruder, except this goes about 500 millimeters per second, while the K2 Plus goes about 600 millimeters per second. So there is a slight difference in speed, but absolutely no difference in quality.
Right.
No difference in the amount of colors that you can present with a print. You have the same 16 color combination if you purchase more CFS systems. However, it's in a nice, fun, affordable, and open source package.
This is very cool.
Yeah.
This is going to be available for the unit itself, but also as a combo as well.
Exactly.
And this is coming out pretty soon?
This is coming out pretty soon. This will be available within the next few months.
I'm very excited to try this one out. This
Yeah.
is actually, this looks so great. Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for giving me the
You're
time.
very welcome.
It was
Pleasure
really
to
nice
meet you.
talking with you. All right, so I'm here on the show floor at CES. I'm over at the Venetian right now, and I've seen all kinds of cool stuff today. All kinds of robotics. They have drones, they have lawnmower robots, pool cleaning robots, all kinds of really awesome things. We also got to go see the Creality booth, and they had some really cool things on display that we're going to be carrying at microcenter very soon. But this is a really cool way to see some of the cool tech in fitness, in health, and a lot of those areas. But now we're going to move on, and we're going to go check out the convention center next. All right, so I'm here at the ASUS booth, and I came straight over to check out their video cards, and I got my hands on a new 5090. This thing is massive. We're talking 3 fans here, 1 fan on the back, big old heat sink, so that's going to keep this nice and cool. And this is the new Republic of Gamers Astral series that they just launched. So there's your ROG Strix, and then there's your Tough Gaming from ASUS. So this is going to be their top of the line in terms of performance for your GPU. And I got to say, the build quality on this looks absolutely fantastic. It's got that 16-pin connector over here, so you're going to make sure you get that full 575-watt TDP, although I imagine this is going to be clocked a little bit higher. We're going to get a lot more specs in, and at Micro Center, make sure you check out our wide range of GPUs that are going to be available. We're going to have all of the partner cards in stock, and we're going to have tons of ASUS ready for you on launch day. So right now I am at the ASUS booth, and this booth is massive. They have everything that you can think of. We're talking desktops, laptops, GPUs, power supplies, motherboards. And the great thing is these are all things that Micro Center carries. Everything ASUS we will have available. We also have routers over in the back. They have their ProArt line. They have their new ROG Astral line that they just launched as well for this new 5090 that I was just messing around with before. And there's so many awesome new products available. And remember, if you're looking for the latest and greatest, especially when it comes to ASUS, you can find that at Micro Center. So this has actually been a really cool stop, and let's see what we can find next. I'm at the GIgabyte booth right now, and I'm looking at their motherboards and their GPUs. Behind me, you can see the 5070 and 5090. So over here, you can see we have the 5070, the 5080s, and the 5090s right over here. And these cards look great. Now, obviously, the 5090s are pretty massive. You could see that this is a 3-slot right here. So that heatsink is going to take up some space in your case. The Founders Edition, obviously, we saw at the keynote, those are going to be 2 slots, but some of these partner cards will be up to 3 slots for the 5090. So take into consideration with your next build, make sure you get a case with that extra room. We have 2 white cards over here that look fantastic, and they're really great if you're into all white builds. I'm a very big fan of Gigabyte for all white builds. And you can even see the water block version, and there's a version with an AIO built into a 5090 over there. So they are really focusing on cooling for this next generation of NVIDIA GPUs. Now over here we can see all of the AMD motherboards for the B850 and the X870, like this X870E Ice, which we've done videos on, and I'm a really big fan of this motherboard. But over there, we have the new RX 9070 XT. So that's that new AMD GPU that's going to be coming out as well. So when that releases, you can look forward to finding that at your local Micro Center. All right, so now I'm at the MSI booth, and they've really rolled out like crazy with all of the NVIDIA cards. We have the 5090, 5080 over here, 5070 Ti over here, and the 5070. They have every single variation on display. So you can check all of them out for yourself, and you can see which one might be the right fit for you. And there's a big emphasis on all the redesigns of these partners' cards. So for instance, there's a lot in terms of the heat pipes and the heat sinks, and there's liquid metal on some of these. And you can even find up to 4 fans on some of these partner cards, which is just absolutely crazy. And remember, you can get all of this on January 30th at Micro Center. But that's not all that MSI has to offer, because we're also checking out all of their desktops, all of their laptops, all of their other components that we sell as well. And this is just a really great way for me to see what's coming up in the upcoming year. So now I'm over at Height, and we're checking out some of their new cases that they're coming out with this year. And I gotta say, I really, really love the look of these. This is the Y70, this is the Taro Milk. And the color on these pastel colors just look absolutely fantastic. But as always, you have the massive screen here, which, I mean, everything has a screen now, fans, AIOs. It makes sense that the case itself should have an awesome, awesome screen. And this looks absolutely fantastic. So I'm having a really good time. I'm just checking out everything that I can kind of get my hands on. So let's see what else we can find. So now today I am at the Intel booth and I am checking out what they have with Battlemage. Battlemage has been kind of one of my favorite things over the last year. At that price point, you get amazing GPU performance. In our test in our video, we were getting some really good performance at 1440 resolution. This thing definitely punches above its weight at this price range. But they also have the B570, and you can see all of the partner cards here laid out. Now, this is going to be releasing within the month, so we can expect to see this pretty soon, and we'll have some more information on pricing as that comes out. But 10 gigabytes, 12 gigabytes, there's a lot of really good options in terms of VRAM and capability at that sub $300 price range. So that's something that we're really excited about. So this about wraps it up for my CES trip. This has been a really long week, but very productive. We've seen a lot on the show floor from what we can expect from all of our manufacturer partners on what we can expect to come to the shelves this year. We saw MSI, we saw ASUS, Intel, NVIDIA, Lenovo, the list goes on and on. Now, Dan Ackerman, our editor-in-chief, did a lot of coverage on all of those booths, so expect to see some videos of that coming soon. This video is really just kind of a POV walking with me through the show floor and just checking out all of the cool things that you can see when you come to CES. And I've got to say, it's been a very long week, a very good week. My knees are killing me. I have been walking all over the place the last 4 days. So I'm definitely ready to kick back, get back to our studio at microcenter, and we can start talking about some of the cool things that are coming up this month. And again, we have NVIDIA launching their new GPUs. The 5090 and 5080 will be available on January 30th. AMD will have their new GPU and their new CPUs with the 9900 X3D and 9950 X3D, which you can expect at microcenter on launch. We also have a new Intel card in the works that's going to be coming up very shortly. So a lot of things on the horizon that are really exciting in terms of upgrades this year. And as we've seen at the keynote and everywhere else, AI is a very big topic that's still going on this year. So I think you can expect a lot in the AI space. Now, we've talked to a lot of our partners about what we can expect in terms of AI and local AI usage. So I think you're going to see an explosion in that area right there, especially with Project Digits. That's actually something I'm really excited to get my hands on once we get back to our studio. Well, thanks for walking through the show floor with me. I had a really good time, and I'm definitely looking forward to getting back to our studio and getting some more coverage on what's coming up at microcenter. So stay tuned, and I'll see you next time.